The State of Crypto is presented by Tron, connecting the world to the power of cryptocurrency.
Former FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried is likely to plead not guilty at his arraignment this afternoon in Manhattan court, according to the Wall Street Journal. Joining us to discuss is CoinDesk Global Policy and Regulation Managing Editor Nick Day, who is also the editor of CoinDesk's The State of Crypto newsletter. Happy New Year, Nick. All right. What's expected to happen in court today for Sam?
Hey, good morning and Happy New Year. As you said, Sam Bankman-Fried is expected to plead not guilty to the 8 different charges he's been accused of. They range from conspiracy to commit wire fraud to campaign finance violations to securities and commodities fraud allegations. So, I think today what we're going to hear is a little bit more detail from the prosecutors as to, just what exactly they're accusing him of. And, of course, we're going to hear from Sam Bankman-Fried's attorneys. They finally put in an appearance on the court docket, so we know for sure it's been confirmed now that Mark Cohen of Cohen & Gresser will be one of his attorneys. And, of course, Cohen is a former federal prosecutor who has also had some high-profile defendants in recent years, most recently Ghislaine Maxwell. So it's going to be, we're probably going to just hear a little bit more about the specific allegations and the specific arguments about what exactly Bankman-Fried has been accused of.
Mm-hmm.
And so go on, Chris.
Well, is he going to be held in Manhattan at all, or he'll continue with his bail conditions, which is home arrest at his parents' place in San Francisco?
So my understanding is it would be pretty unusual for the bail conditions to be changed at this point, unless there is actual evidence that Bankman-Fried has broken them. I know there was talk last week about the crypto moving out of Alameda's wallets. Bankman-Fried has said that he doesn't have any access to those wallets, and so it wasn't him. He does seem to have converted around, I think, $700 or $800 worth of Ether moved it from one wallet to another, but that is within his court-prescribed limits. So, right now I don't see anything that, would result in the court changing his bail conditions or otherwise remanding him back to prison. The other thing that did happen today, though, is he has filed in a court a petition to have the 2 private parties that co-signed on his bail keep their names redacted, which is, I imagine, going to be another point of interest for, not just prosecutors, but the broader crypto community, right? Everyone, I think, in the industry wants to know who is helping secure Bankman-Fried's, at least current freedom.
Isn't that just his parents?
His actual trial. So his parents put up a house, but it seems that there were also 2 other private parties that also signed on to the bond and basically made assurances to the court that he would appear or they would help pay, whatever they ended up pledging.
And with the guilty plea, to be sure, a guilty plea means that this is going to drag on for a while. Not guilty plea, rather, is going to mean this is going to drag on for a while.
Right. And, to be fair, there's nothing that says that Bankman-Fried has to stick to this plea. He could change it to a guilty plea later on. But if he sticks with his not guilty plea, we are going to see a trial. We're going to go through the entire, complex process of a federal prosecution. So we're going to probably see, for a case this high profile, I imagine we're going to have to see a jury. We're going to see, motions for summary judgment. I think, I know for the civil cases, that's definitely a thing. I'm not sure how that works exactly on the criminal side. But it's going to be a, couple of years probably before we get to a full resolution. If we look at any of the civil cases or even past prosecutions as anything to go by, even if they expedite this, it's going to take a while just to get through all of the motions and all of the arguments and the, whole jury deliberation.